What's going on YouTube? This is the Core View, and today I will be reviewing Battlefield 6. Now let me start this video off by saying that I am not a Battlefield veteran. I'm not even really a Battlefield player. I tried Battlefield games before in the past, but they just wasn't my cup of tea. But I never ever thought that they were bad games. The last one I tried was Battlefield 1. And I didn't play it for long. It wasn't a bad game. It just I wasn't very good at it. So I'm not gonna knock the game just because I have a skill issue. In my opinion, when you're playing a first-person multiplayer shooter game, it's really no fun when you are completely getting destroyed. Multiplayer first-person shooter games are only fun when you can rack up a bunch of kills and stuff like that. Not when you completely getting destroyed and you can't do nothing or whatnot. So that's why like the Battlefield games never really clicked with me or whatnot. But like I said, they're not bad games. I just have a skill issue when it comes to these Battlefield games. And for me, it's the same thing with Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is an amazing game. It looks beautiful. The gunplay looks beautiful. Everything about this game looks beautiful. The destruction, everything. But again, I have a skill issue, so I'm getting completely wrecked and destroyed every time I hop into a game to the point where it's no fun. But luckily, as of recent, they do have a mode for beginners who ain't got time to get good in the game and face all of these Battlefield veterans and the people who had the game since day one. This mode is just right for us, for the people who got 9 to 5s and ain't got time to put hours on top of hours on top of hours to get good in this game. And that mode is Initiation Breakthrough. This is the mode where players can play the breakthrough game mode, but it's like 16 versus 16, and it's eight real players on each team, where the other slots are bots or whatnot. So you're not in games with the Battlefield veterans and the people who had the game since day one. The only con to this mode is I heard once you get to a certain level, then this mode just disappears for you, and they want you to get right into the field with the Battlefield veterans and the people who had the game since day one. In my opinion, they should keep it in because it's like a more relaxed mode. You ain't gotta try super hard or whatnot, and you ain't in there with the super try hards and whatnot. But it is what it is. And I'm not saying you should just be stuck in that mode and never try out like the real multiplayer where everybody's a playable character and you ain't playing against bots or whatnot. But for the people who's not trying to deal with that all the time, they should keep this in there or whatnot. But maybe in the portal mode, you're able to like create games to your liking or whatnot. I don't have the full game. I played the beta and now I'm playing the free trial that's over this Thanksgiving weekend or whatnot. This is the Core View a few days in the future or whatnot, and I have since bought Battlefield 6 due to the Black Friday deal. They selling it for $35 at GameStop right now, and I think on Amazon as well. And after now having the official game and trying the game out some more and not just playing the beta or the free trial or whatnot, I can honestly say, although I would say this game isn't a bad game, and I'm not gonna knock the game because I suck at the game and I have a skill issue in the game, this game just isn't for me. Like, it's literally no fun. And yeah, you can say, well, you just need to keep playing the game, get better. I ain't got time for that. I have a 9 to 5. When I get on the game, it's the weekends on my days off. That's the only time I really got time to get on the game, for real. I ain't got time to really dive deep and learn the game or whatnot. But it just isn't for me, man. It's kind of boring. The game is not trash, but it's kind of boring when every time you hop on multiplayer, try to play a few games, you're instantly getting gunned down. If you're a new Battlefield player and you never played a Battlefield game before, you're not gonna have any fun with this game. I'm telling you right now, because it's not an easy game to pick up and just play casually or whatnot. So it's boring for the most part. For me, I'm saying for me. And it's just like it takes all day to get into gunfights or whatnot. Like, cause I'm that type of multiplayer shooter person. I like to get into the action, get into a lot of gunfights, but it seems like I can never get into like no real gunfights for real. And by the time I see somebody, it's already too late, cause I'm either getting sniped or gunned down from across the street, or somebody like just hiding in the corner or some shit. And yes, you got the people who hide and camp in Call of Duty or whatnot, but Call of Duty is just more engaging. Although I'm dissatisfied with Call of Duty of nowadays, it's just no beating the arcadey gameplay of Call of Duty. And I'm not supporting Call of Duty until they get back on their shit or whatnot, but Battlefield just isn't for me. And I'm not trying to keep comparing this game to Call of Duty or whatnot, but I'm not into the like slower pace style of Battlefield where everything is slow and nothing's really going on. At least with my experience, I be looking on YouTube and I be seeing people in Battlefield, they be going crazy and they be having like 50 something kills or whatnot. But the type of first person shooter player I am, I'm not into the slower pace or whatnot. I like the run and gun. You cannot do that shit in Battlefield at all. Like, Battlefield is more tactical, which props to it. It's more tactical. Like, you can't just be running around and just gunning. It's more realistic or whatnot. And I'm all for a more realistic shooting game or whatnot. But at the end of the day, this is a video game. I'm trying to have fun or whatnot. I'm not trying to be. I don't want shit to be too over the top where we have Beavis and Butthead and shit in the game or whatnot. But it's a video game, like I just said. I'm trying to have fun. Like, and when there's all this slow and barely nothing going on, and when you finally see somebody, it's already too late and you getting gunned down. It's like, it's no fun for me. But like I said through all of this video, all the stuff I'm criticizing, it's probably just a skill issue on my end. I am not good at this game. I openly admit I am not good in this game or whatnot. I'm not a Battlefield player or whatnot. I literally only tried Battlefield 6 because it looked good in the trailers. It impressed me in the trailers, and it is a good game. I will repeat that. It is a good game. And the fact that coming from Call of Duty, I'm very disappointed what Call of Duty is doing. So that's my main reasonings for trying Battlefield 6 out. But the Battlefield games just isn't for me. But with all that being said, I'm not going to knock the game just because I have a skill issue, as I said throughout this whole video. And coming from a Call of Duty player, this is a very good game. It's a beautiful looking game. The destruction looks wonderful. The game just isn't for me. So what I would rate this game, I would give it a strong 7 out of 10. This is the Core View, and thank you for listening to my opinion.